Okay, you got the pledge too. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Tuesday, November the 2nd, City Council meeting. I now call this meeting to order. Our Pledge of Allegiance and invocation this afternoon will be given by our Vice Chair, Ken Smith.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All right, under special presentations this afternoon, we do have a public hearing on a operations budget amendment. So at this time, I will turn the chair over to our Budget and Finance Chair Lady, Councilwoman Burrs.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Hit your line. Not yet. There we go. Now, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So before we begin, may I have approval of the minutes?
Go ahead.
Second, any opposed? Thank you so much. So we're to have a budget hearing on an ordinance to amend the budget relative to COVID funding. And before we go any further, I need to ask, since I'm not where Mr. Chair is, Mr. Vice Chair, do we have anybody on Zoom?
Yes, ma'am.
You do have.
We have one person signed. Yes, Janice Gooden.
Janice Goodman?
Yes.
All right, so what we're going to do is have a bifurcated hearing, and we're going to go to Zoom first. And then if there's anyone in the audience that wishes to speak, we'll be happy to hear them as well. So would you bring Ms. Gooden on? Hi, Ms. Gooden.
Hi,
You're on, and we'd love to hear from you. You have 2 minutes.
okay. Janice Gooden, I'm in District 8, Helena Drive. I just wanted to mention, I did have the opportunity to see the mayor's survey online concerning the American Rescue Plan. And I am in agreement, with the funds being allocated. But one of the things I would like to see is more balance concerning addressing housing, particularly as far as homelessness. I was able to attend the meeting for Consolidated Plan on September the 16th. And I think I heard them say that they have funds, but none of them are designated for homelessness. And previously, I think I heard the Chattanooga Homeless Coalition indicate that they have funds, but they have no capacity for housing. So I would just want to see more concerning a plan coming into fruition concerning addressing homelessness, affordable housing, and all of that. And some other things would be dealing with the infrastructure. And I think those are the highlights that I would like to focus on.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for your time.
Thank you so much. In fact, I was in several meetings this week, and we'll be dealing more with homelessness with Councilwoman Hill next week. So thanks for your input. Is there anyone else? Okay, is there anyone in the audience that wishes to speak? Anyone? Mr. Chair, I believe that's the only input we have, and I am going to close the meeting and turn it back to you.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Could I have a motion on the minutes, please? All right, we have a motion to approve the minutes with a proper second. Are there any questions or comments before we vote? Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Coonrod, Councilman Byrd, Councilwoman Dotley, Councilwoman Burrs, Councilman Hester, Councilman Ledford, Councilwoman Hill, Vice Chairman Smith, Chairman Henderson,
Yes,
9 yeses.
the ayes have it. Moving now to your order of business. For this evening's agenda, we have no ordinances on final reading, no ordinances on first reading. Moving now to resolutions under 7A, please.
A resolution considering short-term vacation rental application number 21 STVR 170 for property located at 1707 Knickerbocker Avenue.
Councilwoman Hill.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to make a motion to withdraw this and remove it from the agenda. I've spoken with the applicant and they are not going to move forward with this application.
All right, we have a motion on the floor to withdraw item 2021-06 with a proper second. Are there any questions or comments before we vote? A roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hill, Councilman Ledford, Councilman Hester, Councilwoman Burrs, Councilwoman Dotley, Councilman Byrd, Councilwoman Coonrod, Vice Chairman Smith, Chairman Henderson,
Yes.
9 yeses.
Motion to withdraw does carry 9-0. Moving now to education and innovation. Madam Clerk, if there are no objections from the council, let's read 7B and C together, please.
Item B, a resolution authorizing services to be provided to 184 children through collaboration between Head Start, Early Head Start, and Chambliss Center for Children, Hope City, Maurice Kirby Daycare Center, Children's Academy for Education and Learning, Child Care Network, Redlands and Hamel Road, and Signal Center, with which the Head Start classroom will serve 118 3- and 4-year-old children for an amount of $323,399.28. And the Early Head Start classroom will serve 66 infant and toddler children for an amount of $503,578.24 for a total amount of $826,977.52. Item C, a resolution authorizing services to be provided to 134 children through collaboration between Early Head Start Expansion Child Care Partnership Grant and Chambliss Center for Children, Hope City, Maurice Kirby Daycare Center, Newton City Center, Child Care Network, Redlands, and Signal Center, which the Early Head Start Expansion and Child Care Partnership classroom will serve 134 infant and toddler children for an amount of $1,204,070.40.
Would the chairperson of the Education and Innovation Committee like to make a motion?
Yes, I would. I'd like to move to approve.
All right, we have a motion on the floor to approve items 7B and C with a proper second. Are there any questions or comments before we vote? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Coonrod, Councilman Byrd, Councilwoman Dotley, Councilwoman Burrs, Councilman Hester, Councilman Ledford, Councilwoman Hill, Vice Chairman Smith, Chairman Henderson,
Yes,
9 yeses.
so moved. All right, council, if you will pull the purchases out for this afternoon. And I think Mr. Goldberg is going to come present those to us tonight. We've been downgraded.
I could just feel the disappointment coming out.
And you would not be wrong.
All right, we have 6 purchases tonight. The first one is Fleet Management Division of Public Works. This is a new blanket contract for vehicle preventive maintenance services. This will be a 4-year contract not to exceed $200,000 per year. 2 bids were received and the award goes to East Ridge Fast Lube as the best bid meeting specifications. Next is Citywide Services Division of Public Works. This is a sole source purchase from Aztec Industries in the amount of $46,065.45 for repairs, including parts and labor, to the Road Tech RX 500 planer machine that we have here at the city of Chattanooga. Next is the Facilities Division of Public Works. This is the first contract renewal with Gexpro DBA GE Supply. For electrical supplies, the vendor submitted an 18.7% increase at the time of renewal, no increase in annual cost estimate, which remains at $500,000. Next is also with the Facilities Division of Public Works, second and final contract renewal with Dyco Co. and CNC Oxygen Co. For swimming pool chemicals. Dyco submitted a 38.5% price increase on 4 lines at the time of renewal. The annual cost estimate is increased by $5,000 for an amount not to exceed $35,000 per year. Next is the Waste Resources Division of Public Works. This is a new blanket contract for biosolids handling services. This will be a 4-year contract not to exceed $2,500,000 per year. 2 bids were received and the award will go to Synagro South LLC as the best bid meeting specifications. And finally, from the Transportation Division of Public Works, we have a new blanket contract for traffic sign blanks. This will be a 4-year contract not to exceed $60,000 per year. 3 bids were received and the award goes to U.S. Standard Sign Company as the best bid meeting specifications.
All right, what is the pleasure of the council? All right, we have a motion on the floor to approve tonight's purchases with a proper second. Are there any questions or comments before we vote? Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hill, Councilman Ledford, Councilman Hester, Councilwoman Burrs, Councilwoman Dottley, Councilman Byrd, Councilwoman Coonrod, Vice Chairman Smith, Chairman Henderson,
Yes,
9 yes.
motion to approve does carry.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Moving now to committee reports, starting with Councilwoman, Councilman Ledford, I see your light. Is that for? Okay, I was going to start on the other side, but Councilwoman Coonrod. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Madam Clerk, you do have that down on the agenda, correct? Okay. Councilman Byrd, Councilwoman Dottley, Vice Chair Smith, Councilwoman Burrs. Thank you. Councilman Hester. Councilman Ledford, hit your light.
Thank you, Chairman. Planning and zoning did meet today. I want to thank each council member for their diligence and engagement in their respective zoning cases. We had 15 that we covered today very efficiently. We'll iron out some details throughout the week, hopefully before first reading. Next month, be prepared, we'll have an increase from that 15, probably close to 20 cases. And I know that RPA and myself stand ready to assist you in anything that you might need.
Right, development is going on strong in Chattanooga. Councilwoman Hill. Thank you. All right, that concludes all of our agenda items this afternoon. It takes us now to recognitions of persons wishing to address the council. Mr. Vice Chair, I'm assuming that since the lady spoke earlier that we have no one signed up for public comment. And so now we'll turn our attention to the audience here with us physically. Is there anybody that is present with us this afternoon that would like to address the council by raising your hand? Anybody that would like to address the council this afternoon? All right, council, I am seeing no hands. What is the pleasure of the council?